Welcome, taxpayers. In this video, we will explain how to use the online tax inquiry system. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more information and reminders about important due dates. The tax inquiry system can be found online at woodcountywv.com by clicking on the Services tab and then Tax Inquiry, the second option in the drop-down menu. Doing so will take you to a screen titled Online Tax Record Search. This is your best tool for checking on your property taxes, and it also gives you the option of paying your taxes online, which is covered in our How to Use the Online Tax Payment System video. You have 4 different options to search for your taxes: by name, account number, ticket number, or by map and parcel. You can also filter your results by limiting which tax years you see, viewing real estate or personal property separately, or checking only the paid or unpaid taxes. Searching by name is a simple solution if you're unsure of your account number or don't have the tax information with you. This method works for both real estate and personal property, allowing you to see all taxes under your name at once. To search by name, type the last name of the primary person followed by their first name into the Enter Taxpayer Name section. Then, click the Search by Name button. For business searches, type the name of the business instead. For trusts, you might need to begin with the first name rather than the last to find the property. If you have a land contract or purchased a property in the last 48 months, you might need to search under the previous owner's name. You can also search by just your last name and look for your address, but this process can be tedious and time-consuming, so we recommend using an alternative option. Note that names with prefixes such as Mick or O can sometimes be entered differently into the system. If you're having trouble finding your taxes with a prefix, try adding a space between the prefix and the rest of your last name. If you're still unable to find your taxes, we suggest checking under any previous names you might have had or under the second person listed on the tax statement's previous or current name, if applicable. Searching by account number is another great way to find your tax information. Although this method won't show all of your taxes at once, it allows you to view a specific piece of land or your vehicles separately. Here's a little thing about account numbers. Real estate account numbers stay with that particular piece of property. They can be sold 100 times or owned by the same family for generations and will still retain this same account number. When a piece of real estate is sold, the account number transfers to the new owner. The personal property account numbers work a little differently. You maintain the same personal property account even if the vehicle is sold. If you join personal property tickets with someone else, the first person listed keeps the account number while the other will no longer be used. You can find your account number on any tax statement or receipt for your property, usually located in the top right corner. Receipts and statements from the pre-2022 tax year formats do not have specific account numbers, so you will need to look for more recent documentation or use an alternative search method to find your property. Once you locate your account number, enter the 8-digit number into the Enter Taxpayer Account Number section and click the Search by Account Number button. This method will also not show all of your taxes at once, but will instead provide the property's history. If you want to check the payment status of a specific ticket, like in the case of you found a statement of taxes due when you were cleaning your table and have no idea whether or not it's been paid, then searching by ticket number might be your best bet for quick results. This search method won't provide all your taxes simultaneously. Instead, it displays 1 year's taxes for that particular property. This works for both real estate and personal property. To use this method, type in the full tax year, the entire ticket number as shown on the statement, and then the suffix. Not all property taxes have a suffix. They're mostly found on supplemental personal property taxes, with the suffix being S. After inputting this information, click the Search by Ticket button. This is an excellent option for finding out the current amount due for the tax year, especially if the taxes are delinquent. The final search method is specific to real estate property taxes. This allows you to look for a specific piece of land if you have the district, map, and parcel. You can find this information using Card File Lookup or Tax Maps, both located under the Services tab of woodcountywv.com. It can also be found on your tax receipts and statements. This selection includes drop-down boxes, simplifying the format. Click the first box to choose your district, which will then show options for potential maps in the second box, followed by the parcel in the third box. In some cases, if you have a split parcel, you might need to use the fourth box. Generally, however, you'll be fine to keep the fourth box on any, and then click the Search by Map Parcel button. Personal property taxes do not have a map or parcel, so this method doesn't work for them. However, for real estate, this is a great option if you know the map and parcel, but are uncertain about the current tax information and name. Once you've used your information to search, all tax tickets that match will be displayed. This screen provides information about the ticket year and number, the property type, the taxpayer's name, the mailing address on file, and the half-year tax amount. Be warned, this amount only reflects the half year, not the full year, and does not account for any discounts or interest. For the most accurate amount due, click on the most recent year's ticket number. This summary includes account information, names on the ticket, the mailing address, a description of the property, and the current due date and amount. You can also check for any specialties related to your ticket, like homestead exemptions, back taxes, or if other years need to be paid before this one. Additionally, it provides the assessment for that year and any payments received. That concludes our video. We hope you found it informative and that some of your questions about the online tax inquiry were answered. If you have any further questions or need help finding your property, please reach out to the Wood County Sheriff's Tax Office at 304-424-1910. Thank you for watching, and until next time.